We are live. We got the music already going. On that note though, I am still a little bit recovering from the bad sleeps in the past couple nights, but either way, I do have enough brain power for tonight. 413 Lotus, that is on brand. Lotus cards. Let me go ahead and get that in, Polite Chip. Let's see. Polite, you got Lotus cards. And especially with that current event going on with Warframe, I actually neglected, I still need one more thing for it. So I need to get back to it. Adair, I need to actually update that at some point. Shadow is 191. But yeah, the game plan for today is I'm actually going to explore a little bit of Act 1 a little more. But, 649, and Polite was already dethroned. Hey, Nick. 7? I can just put 7 there, but let's see. Let's just go at 7. Actually, you know what? Let's go type it correctly. There we go. Yo, Nick. Alright, so we'll be starting up, but yeah, I'm gonna actually do a little detour. Just a wee bit before jumping into the main city. Actually, yeah, I think I'll try that. Let me just make sure this is working. Okay. Should be good. But yep, we're gonna be... wrong game. Didn't want to boot that one. But yeah. I'm gonna go outside the city, and then I'm gonna take a quick detour because there are some things I need to look at to kick off some kind of god totem quest. So we're gonna probably focus on that. Ow! Hey, Lament! Alive or alive? Which one would it be, I wonder? Hey, Lament! Oh! On Discord. Oh! Let me go check that, actually. I'm booting up Avowed. Oh, you're stuck in a mission in Warframe. Could you describe that there? Maybe I can actually... I just saw. Maybe I can describe what try to help through here, because we're going to generating shaders. Is it a capture, a defense? If it's interception, I'm just trying to think of what it would be. For a moment, I thought I heard a cat. Biohazard mission, I think, on Mercury. I can't get to A. Biohazard. Survival? No. A sounds like an objective. Bear in mind, Lament just started Warframe. Polite. Main mission, they're hiding things. Hold on. So main mission, they're hiding things. Oh, you might be doing one of the Mars missions, I think. Or one of the Clem missions, I think. I'm trying to remember. It has been. It has been a hot minute, but I should still be sticking around. But if you're still... Quick Warframe. I'll keep jumping at walls. Hold on. I'm trying to think how long this will take. It shouldn't take that long. I guess we can take a small Warframe breather. The shaders already did the thing, so hold on. I'm gonna dip out really quickly. There we go. One momentarily. Warframe breather. Warframe break really quick. Help Lament out real quick. This shouldn't be too long. There we go. I'm just leaving the Avowed category to help us out. Help Lament out. So we should... I don't have no idea how the latency... And I'm actually going to add the timer from that stuff actually into the Avowed stuff, so... But yeah, I just had about a friend of a stream. That's all. But anyway... Warframe break aside. So what I was going to be doing is actually do some, whatchamacallit. Look outside the city. Oh, no worries. But yeah, there's something in the outside of the city I want to go to actually look at. But yeah, Lament's new to the game, so I just want to show them a quick hand on how to go through that. That is all. Doing alright, still recovering from 2 very bad sleeps on my end, but otherwise... whatchamacallit. Brain is still awake. I'm just slightly tired. Did I get... Oh, you're talking about that. Shh. Nope. Let's just put it that way. That's all I'm gonna say. We're still early in Act 1. And also, good night, Anobius. No, what happened did not happen. Alright, so we're back at our camp. Let's go ahead and leave now. There we go. This is where we left off last time. We already talked to Kai. Oh, I really gotta stop accidentally doing that. There we go. Let me see here. Right, so I was gonna go through here and actually work our way over into there. That's where we're actually going there. Actually, no, we have to go through there. What I did want to do is actually see about over here. Oh, they actually added that in. Interesting. I didn't know they had extra markers. I'm gonna snooze that ad because of the Warframe break a little quick, because we haven't actually jumped into the main game of the stream, which is...
One of those shanties by the dock. Now I see why.
Putting a snooze in that ad really quick. Only I can stop using the wrong buttons. Jeez. There we go. Alright, the race. Let's go ahead and actually go... But let's go show the race and undead off. Or phantoms, I should say. And also to take a little bit of the rust for the other games I've played of recently. Go get him, Kai. Up, and good night, Nobius.
In Rowattai, you don't abandon good supplies. I wonder what happened here.
I was just getting warmed up.
Old Kai. Let's go grab some spring berries. Oh, right. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to use my spell, so hold on. Going off the beaten path a little bit, but we're going to be going to Paradise. Anything here?
Want to do the honors and open it?
I shall. Kai. Let's see. There we go. Alright, let me see. But yes, I do actually play Warframe, but I don't stream Warframe. I like, very rarely, if it isn't a collab, I would stream it, but otherwise. I really don't stream that one, though. I do have friends that I play with on it, but that's about it. I forgot about these traps. I forgot about the traps. Me just charging right into there. Oh, I haven't been here. Goes to show my rust. Hi, are you gonna be okay? Hopefully that also helps out your... Oh, I didn't mean to ingest that. I didn't mean to ingest that either. There we are.
Coming in hot.
Thank you, Kai. I don't know how you're doing that through the wall, but thank you, buddy.
The living lands scattered with old park ruined ruins like this.
There we
Builders
go.
and explorers. Now,
Up, and now we're actually encumbered. So since I am... Actually, we're going to drop the basic items out there. That can stay there. The wand can go. The bow... Oh, I should probably break these down. There we go. Armor-wise... Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. I think for now... Yeah, the stuff that has weight can go away. Okay, there we go.
now the last of them live in Northkeep and Galawain's tusks. This island's never taken kindly to settlers.
Trying not to spoil Kai's lore on here. Because this little castle does actually have a little bit of lore in there. Just a wee bit. Plus, we haven't really actually seen the undead in this. We're just doing that quick showcase. Oh, and another phantom. Come on over here. But also, yeah, Lament spies are just a pain for starting out in that game. Starting out in Warframe, just in general. When I said I had a farm free bar, that was a pain. On the third night, Ivona came to a towering cliff where sheer, jagged precipice forbade all who might pass. Her pickaxe glanced off the surface where she threw her rope. It fell back on the ground, found nothing to latch onto. The wall is high, Ivona lamented, and lit her torch against the approaching dusk. I cannot climb, but my path cannot end here. Your path has led here to challenge you, Magrin said, and a voice that seemed to emanate from the flame itself. The stone before you is the same as the stone you stand upon. Your footing will find the way. So Ivona knew what she must do. Alright, now there's an ad incoming, and I actually can't stop that one. Oh, hello, skeleton fighter. Hi. There we go, Mr. Skelly. Funny enough, I'm playing out of my loop on this because I used to go with firearms. So playing as an up-close fighter with a book is really different. Or, you know, I could just do that. What is that fella doing in the wall over there, though? What? Where did you come from? Where did that fella come from? Anyway, moving on. And also, thanks for checking on the title, by the way. I thought I got out of the warframe sequence, or the Avowed category, because I did not want to take up anything on there. There we go. Let's see. We did just get a grenade, so I'm gonna pop that out.
You're gonna shoot them there. Keep your distance.
Barrel? There was a barrel? To the bricklayer, and that is part of the reason we came here. Ivona snuffed a torch and stepped onto the nearby ledge, and her humble walking boots found a foothold upon the moss. She mustered her courage and reached for the outcropping above her head, proceeding step over step, hand over careful hand. With the last of her strength, she reached the top of the mighty cliff, and then turned and watched the last of the sun slip under the waves. I don't understand, Ivona thought aloud again. How did I know where to climb? Only heroes know how to do such things. Was your mother not a bricklayer? Magran asked. Yes. Did she not scale the walls of your great keep? Of course she did. Of course she did. That is how you knew. Triumph does not come from born of a greater purpose. It comes from those willing to use the tools they were given. There we go. I just wanted to add a little load into that part, and then I think we are on our merry way back onto the city. Should be fine. Paradise, from what it sounds like, Paradise sounds like a wonderful city to go to. A nice place to vacation to. No problems whatsoever. Probably safe to take the safe path, huh? Still can't believe I accidentally triggered this. There we go. It's almost, I know, right? Sounds like a paradise. There we go. Alright. Did I miss any shinings? No, I think we're good. Oh, no, I did miss a shiny. But we're gonna go send you back to camp. And the shield. So the fun thing is, my first build was book, pistol, and I think I just had sword and board as a soft hand. That was actually my first build. And also, hello, little Loki. What you doing, little buddy? Another camp. Some herbs. Let's go ahead and move on.
The so-called godless people disappeared.
Okay, I do want to...
centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Another spot, but we're going to actually skip there. So come on, Kai, let's go this direction. There's a reason I'm not going there yet. I'd rather wait until something kicks that off. So let's go. But that being said, though, I do hope everyone's sad is going well. Apologies for that Warframe segment, though, but I do hope Lament is able to progress in the mission after that. And actually progress the storyline. But yes, I am also guilty of actually playing Warframe. Let's see. Spooters, there should be spooters. Is there anything in here? No. Okay, let's go. Aside from grabbing that. There we go. Let's go. Seeing where I am? Okay. Just checking. Oh, did I go the wrong way? No, it should be fine.
Pargrunan built these walls and much of Paradise centuries ago. Much of their work still stands.
I am loving that you're doing these interjections of lore, by the way, Kai. Thank you. We're going to instead cross this path, go over here, take the over there, over to there. There's something I also want to check. This is before we enter the city and, you know, resume the story. We're gonna go through here. There's the city we're going to be going to. It's almost like a paradise. Try and avoid what looks... Yeah, I think those are Zerups. Don't mind us Zerups. Just slipping by. There we are, grabbing some of that.
This used to be a good...
And doing more lore. What's this? Nothing blocking? No, we don't even block.
A good fishing spot until something started dragging people away.
Probably the Zerups, don't worry about it. Okay, that's going to be a quest chain that we can do at some point. An unconventional way to where we need to go, but it's fine. Alright, I think I at least... Ah, I know the spot. Okay. This spot is a cool... Okay, this is actually a very interesting little spot. Come on, buddy, over here. So, this is actually my favorite part of the... Act 1, at least. So, hold on. Can I interact with you? Hold on, can I there.
Many outsiders consider the Juana to be a single culture. In truth, they're made up of dozens of tribes, each with their own traditions and beliefs. I know little about Abet, what I've heard is dubious. A desert nation where Orlan masters lord over their Almawa slaves. Sounds bizarre. The republics are the leading minds in the world when it comes to animancy. Though Fior might have a thing or two to say about that.
Just going through these really quick.
People romanticize these leeches for some reason. If you ask me, the Principe deserve the same noose as any other pirates.
And hold on, yeah, that there I think also has a quest chain, but we're not worried about it. Okay. Durgan's battery.
Durgan's battery is still an impressive fortress, despite being abandoned.
Just a lore segment.
The Pearl Coast used to be a home to many of my people's cities. These days, all you'll find there are ruins and lost souls.
And over here, the
They say
Ixamodel.
the savannas of Ishamathal are home to countless herds of wild horses. I've never seen a horse.
I'm just glad
Sound
they.
like impressive beasts.
I'm just glad they added this fella in here.
While I'm sure the forests of Ir Glanfath must be a sight to see, I doubt they'd come close to the wilds of the living lands.
And then over here,
Now there's an inspiration. The Deerwood is a beacon of resistance against those who would oppress. No offense.
it's been a while since we came. Oh, Cade Nua.
This is the banner of Cad Nua, a fine castle in the Eastern Reach. Not so fine anymore, is it? According to legend, one of the gods destroyed it. Then the lord or lady returned from the dead, seeking vengeance. That's where the story gets interesting. Romance, sword fights, explosions, dragons. Strange tale if you ask me. Never did hear how it ended.
And the vagueness of that.
I respect the gods, and normally they don't frighten me. Eothas, however, he terrifies me. As do those who follow him despite the atrocities he's committed.
Sounds like. Oh, I just. Oh,
Hard to know what to think of the raid Sarens after all that's happened. How long until the next wave one rises?
just shadowed message. All right, and then these banners.
Rawatai, an empire that could give even Adir pause. The storms that rack their shores have calmed, but they're still a sight to behold.
Hey, don't give Rawatai's admirals any ideas. They've sent fleets for less.
A deer.
Many others complain about your people taking over. I get it, but we could do with a bit more order around these parts.
And then the last banner.
There's a reason folks refer to this place as Old Valia now. Not much is grand about this fractured empire anymore.
And Paradise.
Paradise. That a settlement should last so long in the living lands is nothing short of miraculous.
And that's the banner lore of all that stuff. I think there is... Yeah, over there I think has some questions too. But no, before we enter the city, we already have the waypoint, so there's something I want to check. Something that I want to test.
Side of Adir's new arrivals. Paradise doesn't have room for everyone.
Let us go ahead and go through the refugee area, or the shanty town.
You could move back into Paradise?
Of course.
This one you could explore and find a lot. Oh right, this question. Mateno.
Little shits! Flying rat!
Your dialogue cut, but okay.
Stay back! They might circle around. I don't want you to get hurt.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't it? Oh, the gulls. Where? How? Do they want me to?
It's the damn gulls! I can't go outside without them attacking me.
Doing what gulls do.
Helios cursed me. The birds never let me rest. When they're not pecking me, they're stealing from me. No matter where I go.
I do see a cruel gleam on you. Troubling Hylia, you say?
Last year, my crew and I ran aground off of Wakara Reef. We thought we dashed on rocks.
Court Augur,
They were the ruins of a shrine.
the amount of stuff the
Ever
Court
since
Augur
that night,
gets.
her minions have been picking us off, one by one. I'm the last one left.
Sailors and our superstitions. I'm not saying that's true, but I'm not saying I'd risk it either.
What else could this be but a curse?
Hylia cursed you over an accident? That doesn't sound very fair.
We may have been carrying some ill-gotten goods. Now Heliod's birds are plundering us in return. They've got my crew's swollen nets. The one treasure I have in this world, but no. I can't even keep that. I've climbed rigging for years. It's not like I can't fetch them myself, but... what if the birds knock me off?
I can help.
You're right. I suppose if you're godlike, a few birds wouldn't scare you. I'd start looking in high places around the shantytown. I don't know why they line their nests with them, but I bet that's where they are.
Hope you're limber and light on your feet. Oh,
Yeah, we're
and
not doing that side quest in the stream. We're not doing that side quest on stream, though.
even here, you can't beat the view.
Partly because it'll take too long for the main story. Okay, what I was going to be doing is... wanted to check something... because when I actually did something in the first stream of Avowed... hold on, let me see if I can't turn you off. There we go. Okay. So when I was exploring, I got something that I shouldn't technically exist when I was exploring a certain cargo place. So I want to see something. Test a theory, if you may, about something.
Right behind you.
Alright, I see those fellas. Hold on. The water beetles, it ain't that, no. No, it's over there. Don't mind me, beetles, I'm just coming through. If I can come through. There we go. I went to the wrong island anyway. No, where I want to go is right here. There's the island I was looking for. Okay. There, okay. Don't die, Conan. I'm trying not to. Okay, so that does add up to the theory I was thinking. Given all these fellows are here, that is interesting. Okay, that's what I wanted to check something there. Okay. So my theory is, since I found that quest stuff, I find it fun that they actually went out of their way to actually have all the quest stuff placed out in the first place. So basically, if you play in the first playthrough and all that stuff, or if there's going to be a future New Game Plus, you can literally get all the things you need for the quest before kicking off. That's really... I really like that game design aspect, honestly.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
But anyway, we diverse enough from the name path. We're going into the main story.
Only just arrived, and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
Thank you for shouting out Jay. Jay is currently playing through J-Bjork, and I think... Playing through J-Bjork. I am apparently tired. Playing through Persona 4, and I believe they're at the ending, so if you haven't already followed Jay, I suggest you do. What about Inquisitor Ludwin? You said she was looking... Ludwin. You said she was looking for me.
Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now, right?
Yes, you are, Kai. One moment. I gotta do something really quick. There we go. Okay, we're good. Orders from the embassy. Captain Cinerary. Okay. Inquisitor Ludwin. Well, let's go ahead and meet the ambassador. Anything else here? No, just some money. Okay, let's go. And we're in the main city of Paradise proper. Oh, right. Yes, we're in the main city of Paradise proper. Nothing can go wrong.
Envoy.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Something tells me I'm not in the Living Lands anymore. Where am I?
A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
This is the beyond. My soul feels like it's floating. I'm also typing something in the stream.
Matter. The branches of your life were pruned. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Hopefully the next life is kinder to me and my killer, whoever they are.
They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why?
There's no point hanging on to anger. All I can do is move on.
Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once.
There has to be a catch. What's it gonna cost me?
We are bound. We are leaf and root. We are stream and sea. Help us. We sense the rot and we fear it. We fear how it seeps into us, into our memories. You must find us, free us from our prison.
Deal, I'll find you, just give me a trail.
Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you.
Wherever you are, thank you.
You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
And one heck of a line there, by the way, by this mysterious voice. Hey guys, I'm not dead.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
You know, I'd be curious on what would have happened if the envoy did not wake up. I guess the whole thing would be all complete chaos. Anyway, what happened to me? All I remember is pain and the voice.
A voice? Tell me more.
It was old and confused. I got better. It was It was old and confused, but terribly powerful.
Fascinating. I wish I could tell you what it means, but this is new territory for me. Your friend here carried you halfway across the city. Made quite the spectacle.
Probably not the grand imperial entrance they were aiming for. Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
Is the ambassador safe? Oh, actually, no. Well, thank Kai, actually. Thank you, Kai. I won't forget it.
Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations were reversed.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
When I came back, I don't want to dwell on it.
You say that like it's a good thing, but the mortal soul is not adept at coping with trauma.
What does this mean for them? Should they expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Like you aren't even there. I already had a vision. Someone was asking for my help.
Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange,
And we got some
stubborn
watcher
soul.
stuff. Feat none have yet achieved.
I don't blame you for your misgivings, but Runid is the real thing. Go and see for yourself. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
I guess I'll try anything once.
Your confidence is appreciated, Envoy. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Not even death can say. Thank you, Livia.
Head up
Not
the
even
stairs
death
outside
can-
my
just some of
place
the
and
dialogue
take a
choices.
left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
You've given me a lot of directions.
Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
As is the
Don't
warframe
worry.
experience,
I
beginner
know my way
experience.
around, which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Not so fast. What's your stake in all this?
Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here.
I appreciate the help, Kai.
Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
We'll save that for when... Oh, hold on. Yeah, we'll save that segment for something else. Let's see.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
Hold on, I think you
In my
have... No.
dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
There we go. I think that just adds a little thing, but thanks for the dream, I suppose. Anything over here? Okay. Right, so here's what we're going to do. I think that's where the embassy is. We're going to... Hold on, is that it? There is something over here. Well, luckily I have a bunch of lockpicks. Let's see. Grab all this. Mariner's Porch, haha.
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
You clearly want something from me. What is it?
I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
I can try, I suppose.
Galarde. Lofthled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere.
You have a problem with more of the Adirans coming to Paradis?
Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lofthled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adirans in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
Not sure why you think I could help with that.
Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle root, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Certainly you could do that part yourself.
No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
Noted.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
But we should really be going to the whatchamacallit. But yeah, so for the side quest, what I'm actually thinking of doing... Oh, actually, the old skulls. I'm gonna go to the embassy first. And then we'll go see the washer thingy. Yeah, I'm gonna do the side quest, I believe, first, and then... Or, not side quest, main story stuff first. And then move on to the side quests. I'll at least start them off, but that's about all we'll do.
Wish that Sawbones would hurry up. I gotta get back to him.
Like, for example,
Coming to help.
initiate them, but then come back to them.
Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
I might be someone else, you never know. Do you need me to find you a healer? I just met one. Liviana.
Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Tej, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot.
Literally.
Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute, and I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rowatai's, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone.
You look like a bear tried to have you for lunch. What happened?
My brother Cadman and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
Oh, hello, Odin. I see you, kitty cat. This temple sounds dangerous. What are you doing here? That's how to get distracted by cat.
It's built on ruins, and the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple, someone the locals call the Oracle. He's a... well, he's like you. A godlike.
Oh, I know the side quest. But the gods recalled nearly all my kin during Aethys' march through Deadfire.
All the gods but one, I guess? Because this Oracle...
oh, this quest chain.
He belongs to Aethys. And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
We just want to talk to him.
That's
why we're
actually
down
a
there.
good side quest,
My
actually.
brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and I'm stuck here and...
Take it easy, kid.
Sorry. I just... Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried sick.
Hi, do you know anything about this Oracle?
Not much. He doesn't get out often. But I've heard he's hundreds of years old and only speaks to godlikes. So, he probably hasn't seen much company in a while. Can't say I blame him. People still fault Aethys for the Saints' War, and that was 25 years ago. If I were the earthly avatar of everyone's least favorite god, I'd go into hiding too.
If nobody wants him here, then he should leave.
Why does the Expedition Corps need to speak to a godlike of Aethys?
This Oracle. He set himself up in a godless ruin. Turned it into a temple to Aethys, right? Supposedly, he built the whole place up just to house a holy relic. A bone from Aethys' Titan.
That's ridiculous. Are you sure this man isn't just insane?
Not any more than you'd have to be to worship Aethys. Or to have part of him in you. But if you're really asking whether this thing he's got is actually a relic of Aethys, well, seems far-fetched to me. Yet our captain, she believes these Titan skeletons are what's left of the gods' physical bodies. They used to get up and walk around. And this godlike, he's got a piece of the one that belonged to Aethys. That's what my team is down there to confirm anyway.
What does your team intend to do with this relic if you do end up finding it?
Well, if that relic really is what it's said to be, and if it can heal the sick like it's said to do, it can't stay here. Not in some dank hole in this mouldering backwater. Not when it can help our people with the Dream Scourge. Or help people back home who deserve it more. And yet is determined to get that relic, no matter the risks. The rewards are just too great.
But
Envoy, I'm afraid it's a lie. And they're all going to die down there for nothing.
I can spare the time. Tell me where you find the team, because I'm just going to go right inside and actually talk to the ambassador right after this.
Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
For some rock piles, say hello to Segwin, go spelunking, got it.
Cadman's not gonna believe his eyes when he sees you. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Alright, there we go. Well, that's going to be another quest that we might... But let's go ahead and just kick this off, because it looks like we do need to do a couple side quests. But anyway. Okay, the Cartographers Guild. Okay, we'll just add that in.
But you're here.
I'll talk to you in a moment, Garrick.
Am I glad to see you?
We found a book about Tane's chaotic orb. Dear Diary, Tane's here. Here I am in the living land. This island might not be the safest vacation spot, but it's certainly the most colorful. Also the most flavorful according to these mushrooms, and the mushrooms seldom lie. Before I forget, I promised Bracana I'd bring back a souvenir. There's a rumor of a fallen star and emerald stair could be a nice addition to her collection. If found, please return to Tane, the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. We'll touch on those in the future. Claviger, there we go. We'll leave that there. There we go, we'll delve into that in the future. Let's talk to Garrick, huh?
None of the clerks believe my story.
Okay. How about you, Tig?
Envoy.
Or
hello.
how I pronounce your name.
I'm glad to see you on your
I forgot.
feet.
I probably butchered that.
Kai.
Tej.
Teach.
I'm surprised they let you
There we go.
in
Thank you,
here.
Kai. Teach.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
Something happened between you two.
It's nothing like that. You run into all sorts of characters around here, is all. Some more polite than others. I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure didn't.
No one expected the Envoy to get assassinated.
Exactly. Amateurs.
I think there's more to the story here.
Well,
Kai?
come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Ballad Rock. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to know that.
Did you really try to kill someone, Teach?
The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide. Or he'd think we were all marks.
It was over a dice game, right? Tej here has a gambling problem.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
The bartender's sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy?
I was hoping you might answer a few questions for me.
Naturally, Envoy. How can I help you?
What's Ludwin doing in the city? I thought she was dead.
Inquisitor Ludwin is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradise. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it. As ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deathfire, where she died.
She's a death guard. Well, that explains a lot.
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodica wasn't done with her yet.
Oh, we know what happened to Ludwin back there. Wodica, goddess of vengeance, Ludwin chosen a challenging patron.
Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Wodica's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, punish the guilty, and give fealty to the Emperor, then you have pleased her, and I aim to please. But Wodica does not trust. She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test is an opportunity to disappoint her. I appreciate a god who makes you work for their grace. I don't want anything given to me for free.
She ever mentioned me? Because remember, in this roleplay, we actually did have a relationship with Ludwin before the events of Pillars of Eternity 2.
Has she ever mentioned you? Except, no. Wait. The morning after the ambassador received word you'd been dispatched, I heard the Inquisitor tell her captain that an old friend would visit soon. That couldn't have been you, could it?
The envoy here has depths you would not believe.
We are living in the strangest of all possible times.
And the funny thing is, in my first playthrough, I never actually explored the story arc of this area, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's actually get the Steel Garrote lore. We already got some from back, but just in case.
Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you. They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir, though clearly they've found plenty of work beyond our borders. Their remit is simple but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths. In practice, that has historically meant contracts. One lord or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival to justice.
Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradise?
Since the events in the Deadfire, the operations have expanded. The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodica. Now, they are explicitly her order. And they go wherever Wodica's priests, or Wodica herself, believes there is a need for them to go. The Living Lands are a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote say.
I should head out.
Should you ever need me, I will be here. Safe travels, Envoy.
Hopefully no more assassinations.
Envoy, is it really you?
Hey, it's been a minute.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Disoriented, lightheaded, my pulse is racing.
And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable.
As Shadow said, I got better.
The topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
Given the message, here you are, Ambassador.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
His Majesty is concerned about the crown. Yeah. The Living Lands could be Crown's efforts in the Living Lands could be jeopardized by the Dream Scourge.
With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
I prefer to think it's part of my destiny, though. Perhaps it's just the bad luck.
Maybe that's all it is, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Assuming it's not already here.
Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
I assume those are the people responsible for my death.
Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
They seem to have it out for us specifically. Do you know why?
Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice.
Where is Ludwig anyway? We have some catching up to do.
Ludwine goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some
Let me just
good
check
news
something
for
real
a change.
quick.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find.
And that's our
He's
new
staying at
friend.
the Grinning Ballarok, not far from Liviana's
Okay,
infirmary.
I just had to double check
You just
something.
take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
You've proven yourself, proven to be capable so far. What can you do you can't?
Blend in, for one thing.
But you
Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
At least we didn't see Bareth. My soul has always been rotten to the core. Oh, okay, I'm not expecting this, but okay.
Well, be that as it may, we can't have you dropping dead again on your first assignment.
And I can't keep dragging you back to Liviana's.
Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Assassins are cowards by nature. This'll be easy.
Don't be so quick to judge. They got the better of you once, and I don't want history to repeat itself. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarok? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Yeah, we'll probably go grab Marius first. Alright. Oh, and I accidentally went out of there. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. We already have the shoes. Actually, yeah. Actually, no. We do need a little more on that. We already got kick there. Hold on. What are we running on our current armor set? We're running over light armor. I think there is something in the future I'm going to go towards. Light armor-wise? But no, actually, since we're close... I might go heavy armor for this build, actually. Because we are close range right now. Oh, hold on. Power attack response. No, it doesn't have that. No, what we're looking for are those two, and we don't have access to that yet. Okay. Then in that case, do we have anything in these? We can use evasive. We don't have enough for parry, so no. Oh, I didn't actually know there was actually more recipes attached to this. Huh. Power attack with dagger, that could be useful. Shadow step, no. Channel the beyond. Well, we're not going to be stealthy. I mean, I could do that, but it's fine. These are what I ran on my first build. But, piercing thrust, I think will be fine. Since we are running sword. And armored grace. On that note, though, I'm going to go to the bathroom really quickly. Shouldn't take too long, though. And a back. Because apparently my mic did not decide to pick that up. Alright, Kai, do you have an ability? No, you do not. Okay. And in that case, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Letter from the Inquisitor. Inquisitor, I've been in the Emerald Stair. Okay. I already did put that in? Oh, right, it does that sometimes. Never mind. Okay. I think what we're going to do is go to camp first really quick. Actually, no, we should grab Marius, then worry about our stuff. So we're gonna grab Marius before we see the Washer. Any other quests along the way? Yes, there are. That's the bounty stuff. So the thing I was doing at the island earlier was I was actually looking at a bounty, which we're just about to do now.
Closed. But what's the point?
Oh, wait, is it?
Useless without.
Oh, I must be mixing that up with someone else.
Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
Oh, and on that note, though, from the Warframe segment earlier, since that, I'm actually going to end at 8:30 tonight instead of the usual 8. But anyway, the gods are still there, as they always have been.
I suppose if you say it, it must be true. After all, you're still here, huh? Luckily, I'm trying to do work for the betterment of the world.
Oh, thank you, Friday, for the raid.
Me some favors.
Speaking of Warframe, hold on. Let me go ahead and shoot you a shout out. How did the stream go? I'm guessing you were doing more, whatchamacallit, Warframing? Or what were you up to, Friday? Oh, speaking of Warframe, how did the grind go for you out there? And how did that grind go for you in Warframe? By the way, if you haven't already followed Friday Nights, I highly suggest you follow them. They have a wonderful community. And also, I think I'm done with Uriel. Uriel on my end should be done by... Hold on, let me go get some music on. Hold on a moment here. There we go. Oh, you meant build-wise. Okay. Yeah, he's still building in my oven right now. And he's been here. Actually, my rules have always been there, but I guess Twitch is just doing that now. But welcome on in, Tovek. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. But anyway, those joining in from Friday night's raid. Oh, no, I should do Friday first. I'm still kind of a little tired from the past couple nights, but as that being said, though, Friday, if you do have to do any post-stream stuff, feel free. Like any post-stream trade, grab some food, you know, all that fun stuff. Hydrate, catch a breath from all the Warframe grinded, who knows. Feel free. And those from joining in from Friday's stream, I am Conan, a variety streamer, finishing up with the Pillars of Eternity series. Finishing up with the Pillar of Eternity series with Avowed. And we just are still in Act 1, and we just randomly got assassinated. And we're somehow got better. Yeah, that was the Meow Redeem. So right now, I'm just grabbing some side quests right now, and this fella, let's see, what do we have right now? Yeah, right now we're a court augur, so we just kind of have some very dreadful readings of anything we talk about, and this is a very different experience from my first playthrough. I assume this is where you asked for my help.
Very kind of you to
Pillars of
ask.
Meownity. Yes, exactly, Shadow.
You're the first to offer to help me in, well, ever. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your
But damn, I just read the 1.8
latest
million heat
experiment
buff.
was
Jeez.
to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but it wasn't meant to be.
I'm just initiating the side quest
Expected
right now.
my
There
main
is...
reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods.
Oh,
have
I know what you meant by that.
ideas.
Do I want to know what your main reagent is?
Oh, just a bit of luminous adra. Rather valuable, but nothing against the law. You may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no doubt you've been busy, that wildlife here has gone a bit wrong.
I mean, we did just...
No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see it. Something is distorting the life around here.
We got fungus
And I
bears.
hoped
Or
to
fungi
stop it.
bears. And you feel you have the answer.
Possibly, yes. But now I can't begin my tests without my main reagent. All I need is a luminous adra. But you see the problem? It's extremely rare. I'll likely never have another chance to get it. More precisely, it is Adra infused with the soul energy.
Right now, we're also kicking off a side quest. I'm probably...
Fire Archipelago.
Hold on.
Which should explain its value. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath.
Aside from a certain side quest that we have right now with Dawnseeker, which I do want to actually do on stream, some quests I am going to save until after the main quest of Act 1 is done. Maybe there's something we can do to help.
At this point, I'll take any help I can get. My friends must have lied, or they
definitely going to kick off side quests.
I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
They might have found a kitty and they might have pet it, just like that Meowardine. And if we find your friends, we find the Adra.
Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise,
and for those that
scholars in the area, Ganef and Remio, I believe.
As I was going to be
lady. Don't recall her name.
As I was going to be saying, and for those that play, I am also going to go out of my way to do the scavenger hunt of the god totems. So I'm actually going to rely on a guide because I do not recall where all they are. So we're doing that before we move on to the next act. So finish up side quests, kick off at least some of the main quests. If we need to level up and do side quests, we'll split off and do tangents for that. That's sort of the game plan I planned out for this right now. Tracking down unscrupulous smugglers is our specialty.
I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying, but it's from the acrid fumes I inhaled earlier.
What?
Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
Anyway. Yeah, these. I think these are side quests with these two. There's more side quests over here. Oh, there's the bounty. Okay.
Set that up.
Nekeb. We're just gonna grab these. Firebrand. We're just having that just to have them, because we're going to encounter them anyway. So back to what we were doing here. We're gonna go grab Marius as our first priority right now, which is actually right here.
Don't go starting trouble.
So,
and there's Marius.
You're the one they all crow about it. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Maybe you have him confused. I wouldn't let anyone talk to me like that. Interesting, let's see how this plays out.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasapt Jatule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
You know, Marius, do you think we should step in?
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
Your friend looks like he has this well under control.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
I think I like this guy.
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer.
Oh, and we do have an ad incoming.
Brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Hey, Mart. You got a slid there for a moment.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
Tell me you were bluffing about poisoning that man.
Wasn't a bluff. That was a test. Any hunter worth their salt knows Widow's Kiss has no effect if it's ingested. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough.
Well played. Well played. They certainly won't mess with you again.
Right. That's the goal. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
And how exactly do you know this?
I've been keeping tabs on you since you got here. Godlike, looking like you do, and hauling Kai around like a sick puppy. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
I already know the killer is from Paradise.
Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Plenty of stale water there. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes.
He's also right about that.
More of a trail to go on. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
One of these days, I'll need to figure out how to get up. And there's our second companion, Marius, who actually is also another companion I actually do enjoy. Don't mind if I just yoink your stuff in here. No one... Just the envoy just confiscating goods.
See, Marius? Told you I wasn't ready to hang it up yet.
I had it under control, Amakul. But thanks.
Ah, it's the principle of the thing. Now, what'll it be?
Let's see what you got, actually. Oh, you actually have weapons. Alright then, I was not expecting that. I really should be storing that wand, by the way. There we go. Alright. Oh, damn, okay, now that all the dialogue's done, damn, that is freaking awesome status for Uriel, jeez. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go.
What's going on back there?
Nothing, don't worry about it. You just had to explode a wall. And we have ads going through anyway, so I'll use this to go do some loot goblining, I guess. Don't worry about it. If I'm not mistaken, right up here.
You saved my life. You would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
And we'll just eat that up. Bye to you. There we are.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
Right, so we're going to investigate the scene of the crime, and then after the scene of the crime, I am going to go to Dawn Treader. Yeah, there we go. Okay, just want to double check something there.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning battle rock.
And actually, Marius, hold on. Nope, not what I want to do. What I want to do is put that under... At least until I get more abilities, I'll put you under 4. There we are. Sooner or later, I'm going to replace those abilities with my abilities when I get them. And use swap to these fellas, these two on Radial, or whoever else we get in future companions. Now I just need to navigate and find my way over to the crime scene. It should be over here. There it is. Okay.
Envoy,
Hopefully.
situation over here.
In a moment. Alright, Marius, we're here. I think...
Something nearby.
No, that's just a plant.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same. What an oddly specific thing to say. I know, right? Alright, let's go see what... Actually, you know what? I'm not worried about it. We're gonna go ahead and still continue this quest chain, though. Above the embassy, hey? And there's some red dots in the mini-map over there.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Is that that's an X on there?
Right behind you.
And I almost fell off. We're doing our parkour segment. Is there anything up here, by the way? No. So I'm gonna finish this part of the quest right now, and then I'm going to do a split into the Dawn Treader side quest. It's actually a really fitting quest. Flask of poison. This flask is empty, but it reeks of swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
The assassin was ready for me. I wonder what that tells us.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you.
And it did,
Go back
by
to the market
technicality.
and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Meantime, I hear glowy noises. There it is. The Blackling gloves. Alright, we've got, I guess, our special thing here. Right now, what are we running? Trash gloves. Perfect. Actually, no, what were we running? Yep, actually, that's better than the gloves we were running. We're good. Alright, so we're gonna save the apothecary for... So here's the game plan. I should have said this at the start of the stream, but apparently Brain did not want to bring, but as I was going to be saying. So, 22nd Christmas week, there is going to be Thief, Christmas-themed missions, and one story-based mission for 4 to 8 hours. But since this is also holiday week, there will be no other streams after that. And on the 29th, I am going to be coming back with Kolsc Storyline for a 4-hour stream, 4 to 8, for the end of the year stream.
So far, an interesting day.
So that's,
we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods.
So that's the game plan there. Just a heads up for everyone that's still in chat and all that stuff, or wants to keep up with Kolsc Storyline. So, Christmas week, there's going to be Christmas-themed missions for Thief. One that's a very thiefy Christmas, and the other one is the 7th Crystal, which I've recently just heard about. And after that...
Give her the letter and go.
Oh, I remember this one.
You can do this.
But, yeah. And then on the 29th... Oh, I'm going the complete wrong way. Yeah, we'll go here really quick. And then on the 29th, coming back to Kolsc Storyline for the end of the year stream with 4 to 8 hours. Or 4 to 8 Eastern Time. I'll save you guys for later, but for now, we're gonna go leave. How is Avowed so far? I'm liking it. I've already played the Avowed before, so right now, I'm seeing how a new... Oh!
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
In a moment. How is Avowed so far? I already played it so far Friday, so I've already kind of biased. I enjoyed it. I'm just gonna say first and foremost, do not think it's anything like any Oblivion, any Skyrim, at all. It's its own thing. It's very much closer to some of the things you can do with it, especially on the magic side. Dark Messiah might and magic aspect. And personally, I like the writing of it. There wasn't anything like maybe some. I would have liked a little more to some companions, but otherwise, it was still fine. Like I still enjoyed the companion storylines. Oh, have a good sleep, Shadow. You reach out to me now when the veil of consciousness is thin.
Night falls.
But yeah,
Subsists. We can speak more easily.
I do enjoy Nightfall's. I mean, Avowed story. Wow.
In the heart.
Brain is not brain today.
Did its beauty sing to you?
There I put down. I suppose a death is a kind of a beauty.
Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
I didn't really have much of a choice here. The bear was sick, there was nothing I could do.
Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still. Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Sadly, it doesn't work that way.
Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death.
Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now.
Will admit though, this is going to actually happen a lot during our camp stuffs. Though we may use it for fast travel, but you may have segments where this happens. I'll spend companion points. I believe Kai. But yes, we'll need shots actually. Alright, so we're gonna do Dawn Treader, which actually I think is a good quest, considering after Pill of Eternity 2. So we got Marius with us. Next stream on the 29th, I am going to actually open up with these two and their dialogue stuffs. But for now, I'm gonna at least try to get Dawn Treader done tonight. We kicked off a little bit of, whatchamacallit, the quest chain for the main story, so that should be good. That's a bounty we're not worried about doing right now. In fact, most of those, I could probably, if need, push and a shove, do them off screen, depending on what they are. I will actually just grab some stuff because those are going to be useful for crafting regardless. Zerups, hold on. Is that where we need to go? It is actually where we need to go. Yep, there it is. Yeah, those are two bounties. Yep, those are two Zerups. Okay.
This is the path Offred told us about.
We're gonna come to that at another point. Don't worry about it.
Quiet as the depths.
And... nope. You're distracted over there. Good. Right, if only I was able to throw a stone, that would be nice. But instead, I'll have to do this. Alright. Marius, show what you can do. I really should actually make sure I grab more potion. Where's the healer at? There's a bear. Do we have the healer killed or not? Yes, the healer's dead. Get after that bear. Thank you, Kai. Actually, I think them adding actually a correction to that ability was actually new. I don't recall that at all when I played. Okay, that was a good combo there. Good job, Marius.
Not bad, Marius.
Alright, let's go. But yeah, I like some of the puzzle elements you can do with spellcasting. Like, spellcasting, this game is freaking amazing. I'm not sure too much in the other builds, which is kind of why I'm kind of going with a Spellblade build right now.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few... The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Lands suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening.
Yeah, the
Today,
spellcasting
anyway.
I personally found a lot of fun,
Either.
personally
Not
speaking.
the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived
One
with
moment.
the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
Speaking of
I'm
swords,
saying you need to go home because the God's
But
Damn
yeah.
temple is closed.
yeah, right now I'm trying a Spellblade type of build, where right now I'm just like not the actual Spellblade from Pill of Eternity 2 with the stealth rogue aspects, more like an actual Spellblade with heavy armor, all that fun stuff sort of deal. When I first played this, I was a freaking mage with a gun, or with a pistol. It was actually, I actually had a lot of fun having casting with shooting a gun. I might show that after Kolsc playthrough, just a little snippet of it. But right now, that character is in the end game areas, which is major spoilers right now, which I will not go into. I'm here on Ulfric's request. You got an expedition in trouble?
The boy made it.
Yeah,
back
it's a
to
lot
the
of fun.
embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
They did a really good
He
job
was
on that
badly
aspect of the
injured
guns with the
and breathing
casting.
his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
You will... okay. Are you going to let me pass or not?
You will let them go and not me? I see.
Who said I was letting them go?
Don't make me bring this back to Ambassador Hilgard.
Right. Sorry, Envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but...
I actually do have an Aquabus right now I can show.
Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys, so there is no telling what he is capable of.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard. And Envoy, thanks. I know our freak will appreciate you looking into this.
No, it's Sumley and loot. Okay, here we go. So this is actually the Aquabus. I've never actually used it in many playthroughs, so this is actually the first time using it. Like, the book I'm already familiar with. Sword I'm already familiar with to a degree because I used that in my first playthrough with the sword and board. But Aquabus is actually something new. There we go. Just thought I'd showcase that. Well, I can actually upgrade some things. I'm going to be saving that off stream, or at least try to. I don't think that would be kind of boring for everyone to see just me quickly upgrade things. I showcased a little bit of it last stream either way, so... I forgot... Wait. Who has more companion points? Oh, Marius does. Alright, have a good luck. Have a good luck, Friday. Let me see. I'm just trying to think of something here. Ah, here we go. Heartseeker. There we go. Oh! And these are the cases of point about the element, the spell casting. But yeah. So, the bonus is, you can just use spellcasting or you can use something else. It's a lot of fun in that aspect.
That's beer.
Let me go ahead and salvage that.
Beer looks endearing, all right. Guess we're on the right track.
Didn't even have time to finish their puzzle. Whatever they were looking for wasn't just...
Can I just... Okay, no, I can't actually. Okay. You know what? We'll just do the puzzle this way. So, if you weren't a spellcaster... I think I did it wrong. You should be charged now. Oh, right, that's already charged. Okay. Then you did this. You weren't a spellcaster. Right? How am I doing this? Just double checking here. Just double checking here. Looks like I got it wrong. All right. Hold on. I'm also trying to remember something on this one. Yeah, you're already charged, I believe. That's probably why. There it is. Now I figured it out. Alright, that was the problem. I was stupid and actually was doing the wrong one. Alright, that explains a lot, actually. And of course there's a trap. Just a stupid moment there. Thank you, Marius. We are. Let's take care of you.
Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle.
That it?
Versus, a wanderer. Yeah, we're okay to skip that for now. I'm gonna stash that. I usually stash the base weapon just to have, just in case. Oh, they actually had a failsafe right there. Okay, good to know. So I didn't have to waste that. Alright. Onward. I think there's going to be a future companion, but I'm... Oh, not what I thought. That we'll have for that stuff. Grenades. Some of that. If I'm not mistaken, I think...
broken. I bet Offric's people came through here.
Let's see. But yeah, personally, I like the spellcasting build, but I don't know too much of the melee aspects. So if anyone who has played before has played...
That statue. How did anyone build that all the way?
Has actually played the melee playthrough, I was more than happy to chime in.
No one knew that was down here.
Let's just see if we can get a look.
Whispers of searing light.
Thank you, voice. Nope. Ah, there it is. Okay, I was wondering. So, wonderful little Zerops are down here. What I do want to try... One thing I have to try.
Just going around them. We can fight if you're feeling itchy.
We haven't... Well, I could fight them. Level 1, you know what? It's fine. They're just little guys. Well, go ahead and take care of the little guys. Plus, we'll need their materials anyway, so you know what? Never hurts.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Actually, hold on. I know there's something in here. Or something. Is there? I also need a better ring. Hey guys, you kind of blocked the way. Anything? No. Alright. I guess I was wrong on that one. Thought there was something over there. Oh, right. I was going to say that earlier. I should definitely get Nimdude as a sound alert at some point, just to have. There you are. Kai? Take charge, Kai. Thank you. Nimdude is just actually one of my favorite phrases actually in this one. So thank you, Marius, for adding that to my vocabulary. Wrong grenade. There it is. I think this is just a shortcut. Ripperoni there. Hold on. Okay, just want to double check. Okay. Damn traps. Goodness, I have that. Oh, it's still triggering. Never mind. Daily affirmations. Okay. Kai, I think I need to go upstairs.
We're nearly there.
I think we need to go upstairs for that one, actually. Thank you, Kai, for taking the bolts to the face. Carlud, Oh, this is something that's cure. Carlud, I cannot find a use for my talents in this pitiless realm. So I must go. The water freezes. I create art from it. The water melts. My art dissolves. The water freezes again. This cycle has brought me peace. I look upon my work and was comforted by the impertinence and the impurance of all things. I took comfort in Rimmergan's promise at the end. But even the ice carver is not impervious to the cold, and the new wind blows from north, from Ukaizo. From the cracks, the in-between chills me to my bones. There is something wrong in the world, Lodha, and not even your bright smile can set the cycle to its rights. I head to the living lands, and the vitality that fled to my art there is condensing. Now a chill rises in the land, and a great conflict is coming, and our master will need his harbingers at his side. If Vatnir returns, tell him to come. But my love, I beg you, do not follow us. To serve our God most faithfully, I must believe you are still alive. Lexi. So, there was a reason I chose to read that in the Avowed. Kai, are you okay? We got Vatnir lore a little bit there. So it looks like I do need to go in there. Alright. Just be... Okay, that was close. Jump over this. I think... Oh, no, not that one. I think it was... No, it didn't. That did nothing. I remember. Oh, right. Okay, I remember now. Okay, it's been a little while. I mean, what am I saying? It's only been a year since I last played this. Okay, there we are.
You're not... I got to be dreaming. Oh, gods. Am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Gallowayne's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
Hi, Mariusk. We can't... Okay. Let's get you back on the... Oh, well, you know what? Use Dream Touch to heal him.
Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
I think I just gave you a health potion before.
Works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
I just gave him a healing potion back in the day.
I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here?
I could ask you the same questions. Are you with... Oh, Ulfric sent us. Where are the rest of your team?
He actually made it? I wasn't sure he'd come through. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
I mean, I did just die.
Focus. The free expedition score. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Admin. Honest. Oh, shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell Ulfric how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in.
Tell me about Gidjeda.
Our captain, she's...
Even though I probably butchered that.
I don't know. I don't want to talk out of turn.
Relax. You're not the first person to have a bad command.
Jeddah, there it is. Okay.
It's not like that. I mean, it didn't used to be. Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always known her to be cautious, careful. Now she charges forward recklessly. And she pushes us as hard as she pushes herself. And that's how I got hurt.
Has she been short-tempered? Distracted?
Yeah. And when we make camp, she has these terrible dreams. Wakes us all up with her screaming and muttering.
Can't be sure, but it sounds like the dream scourge to me, Envoy.
I'll go speak to this Oracle then.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another
Just something I remembered from my first playthrough.
I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was going to die down here.
Given the extent of your injuries, you certainly would have.
It's a lucky thing you found me then.
Awkwardly clear that. Well, anyway, I should go.
Right, yeah. We got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Alright, we're going to grab some of the loot in here. Anything in here? Okay, we're good to go see this. Going to see the Oracle.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Julian's will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
Grab that for future reading.
It said that expedition team went deep, looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's not a long quest, except for the combat sequences, which is these fellas. Hey, Zerup. How you doing, buddy? There you go. Goodbye, Zerup. Take you out next. The relic you seek here has many thorns of sprouting land. Well, well, well. Ludwig is involved in here. Who would have expected that? Let's wait until we meet Ludwig. Thought I'd grab that, but alright. Alright, time to meet the Oracle.
I see someone. Be ready for anything.
Hey, Oracle.
My friend, can it be? It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargenis, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed.
There's reasons for that, I
To
bet.
this sacred space.
You named yourself after one of the early figures in Aethesian scripture?
Then Sargemis spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargemis. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer, and they do not hold to their servants. We live in a time of disbelief. The gods are absent, and have recalled their gifts from the world. Avarice reigns. Acquisition is the faith to which all men bow. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together, if only briefly. In this moment, we are not entirely alone.
Did you build this statue?
Indeed. It has been my obsession these last few years. Hewn by my own hands from stone in Ardra, and no small degree of melancholy. I suspect it will be my last great labor before this body is returned to the earth, and I am returned to my god.
Are you dying?
If I am, it is from an affliction that death will not cure. But no, cousin. I am only very old.
I mean, you did say you are that Sargemis from the
My
tale.
light is waning. As Aethys' essence leaves the world, I am leaving with him. His essence has kept me alive for centuries, and soon we will enter the longest night.
You mentioned you're very old.
Indeed, my soul has dwelled in this form for centuries, beyond even the lifespan of the longest-lived elf. My lord Aethys inspired my birth in the same year the kingdom of Adir was founded. You might say my birth heralded the empire you now serve.
That was over 600 years ago.
About 630, yes. Give or take a decade. One does lose count.
You must have witnessed some unbelievable things.
Many, yes. Some that inspired awe, others dread. For a time, I proselytized among the colonists who first settled Eir Glanfath. I held the door of my parish church against an onslaught of Glanfathan raiders, and I watched them fall prostrate before my light. I tended the wounded in the Broken Stone War, the War of Black Trees, the War of Defiance, and in many wars that were never given the dignity of a name, and since have been forgotten. I can hardly recall them anymore.
You know, with that little bit there, with that how old Sargemis is, that actually opens up some spin-offs similar to Avowed with future timelines, or not future timelines, past timelines too, of historic sequences in whatchamacallit, Aethys' lore, or not Aethys, Eora's lore. Did you ever meet Saint Widewin?
Is that what they're calling him now? I heard the man that was Widewin speak when he was but a farmer. He had a presence even then, furious, incandescent. It was astonishing, his power.
Of course, but the catch were being a godlike.
Had my lord already made a home in his body by then?
It'll be interesting to see what that's going to be, though.
Share with Widewin his plans to wage a pointless, bloody war while wearing the poor man's face. What a grave injustice. To have your body stolen and be made into a saint. Tragic Widewin. Pitiable Widewin. I grieve for what became of him.
Yeah, that would be interesting, but I don't know what they'll plan for future spin-offs, if there is. But still, though, Sargemus is an interesting side quest character because of all this stuff, too, at least in my opinion. Do you wish it had been you who was made a saint?
God help me. I do.
You spent a long time in Deerwood. What made you stay?
The Deerwood has been a troubled place since the very moment of its inception. Conflicts erupted as regularly as spring flowers, to bloom and die as swiftly. So, there is always some dark corner in need of light, if you'll indulge me in the metaphor. Truthfully, I had been jailed for proselytizing in Kolplin, and it was to the colonies I was exiled. So it was the Deerwood or death. I had nowhere else to go.
Oh, why haven't you died yet?
That is a question for my lord. I have asked him many times, but even when he spoke to me, he would not say. I suspect it is his essence that has kept me alive, and now that he has abandoned this world, well, I soon expect to die.
Aethys talked to you.
In prayer, in dreams, as I ate and loved and labored, his voice was a constant murmuring in my ear. But when I spoke to him, he never did reply. So, do not mistake his talking for a conversation. He only wanted to be heard.
Are you afraid to die?
Not anymore.
Why would you tell me all this, though?
Because you are my cousin. And I want someone to know.
I'm looking for an expedition of my countrymen. Did they pass this way?
An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
Imagine Peak.
I am familiar with the concept. Tomb raiding and the like.
Or Tomb Raider.
What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here?
You really expect me to believe you haven't seen them? There's only one way through this place.
It's a reasonable question, I'll grant you. You must understand, this place has seen so few visitors for so long that I often retreat into my private quarters. To read, you understand, or pray, or sleep. Age has made me slow. I tire easily. I sleep now more hours than I wake. They could have already come and gone, and I would be none the wiser. In any case, you haven't told me what it was they searched for. Or do you not know?
They were searching for a relic you're rumored to keep here.
Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss.
I'll take an opportunity to hydrate. Where do you keep the relic? I might find them there. Or actually, you know what? What is this relic?
The splinter of Aethys is a sliver of shin bone from my lord's titan body. It was carved from his skeleton many centuries ago. Yet long after the gods left this mortal world to claim their dominion in the beyond, the splinter is infused with the very essence of my lord's power. To illuminate without fire, to heal without injury, and to speak without voice.
Where do you keep this relic? I might find that expedition team there.
It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
Right, here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way.
I'll return shortly.
I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, cousin.
Let us go ahead and go find out there then. Retrieve this relic we go. Alright. Alright, hold on. What's down here? Hold on. Oh, right, there's loot over there. Hey, time to jump. Grab the loot real quick and move on. Okay, I know what axes are. We're not gonna go for the axe. Or actually, do we have something for axe? Hold on. Weapon-wise, we grabbed... Oh, right, we didn't. Hold on. Ooh, with axes, that might actually not be bad. Interesting, but we already have that. That's what I was looking for. Okay. That's actually something I never looked at. But in the meantime, sending that back to camp and that back to camp. Let's go. Probably need to take care of that stuff off stream, but anyway. Bar door noted. I'm going to assume this is going to be another one of those puzzles.
Collapsed up ahead. My gut says that's the way to the top.
This reminds me of the string. How is anything this cool?
Now we're on the underwater segment part. Okay, let's go ahead and swim through here. Probably gonna go a little more in there. So I think there is loot. A little pillar of Adra. That's something else entirely, but hold on. We need to get our air really quick. There we go. And I think I want to go over here.
You take lead.
I am already taking lead. Spooters. We got wonderful spooters. Actually, I do have a... I didn't want to hit that. What I want to do is I can just do this. I haven't actually played around with Arquebus until today, so let's see how this goes. Okay, gotta swap. Thanks, Spooter. Okay, thank you, Spooter. Oh, that's worked actually surprisingly well. Eastern Stag. Okay, those are something we'll save to read on. I never saw that book up there. What the heck? I never noticed this book in my first playthrough. What? Alright then. Alright, we got the armor we're looking for, though. That's medium armor we're looking for. Hold on, ability-wise. Actually, that should do fine. Let's go send you back. There we go. Got the armor piece we're looking for. Sweet. The collected annals of Lengrath. We're not going to be reading those this stream right now, but let's keep going. Drawing details planned a creation of large statue powered by essence. The essence is intended to be injected to the statue with an array of animatic devices. Where such vast essence might come from, and what a statue could do with it, is unclear. You're moving like the Flash. And also going through the spiders. But anyway, let's see.
Here it comes.
Thank you, Kai. Alright, I'm trying to figure out where something else is in here. Or unless I missed it.
6 years and gone.
There, up there.
Something this big was under our feet the whole time.
I'll check over here. But that being said, though, hope your day is going well, by the way, Nari. I think we have some more Zerops out there. I forgot I can just do a mouse wheel thing with that. I'm gonna at least get a little closer here. Beetles, alright. Have you played the Dragon Age? Yes, I have actually. I haven't played Veilguard yet, though. And also, if I'm going to be honest, I actually, when I first encountered Saragami, I immediately thought of Solus from Inquisition. At first, when I first encountered them, then I got the character. Let's see, come over here. There we are. But yes, I have actually played the Dragon Age games. One of these days, I will actually get around to actually streaming them. But I have no idea when that'll happen. I know, right? But I'm glad I'm not the only one who kind of had that same vibe with Saragami. Yeah. I think I also butchered his name there, but you know what I mean. You should be fine, Marius. Alright, I can't get up there. I guess we can get up here. I think... No, okay. I just thought I'd check.
The pose, a pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Going to quick save just in case.
Big tree, pretty ruins. Don't let
if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, we'll come back to this. I think I still need to find... Expedition group, actually. I think I might have accidentally skipped them, actually. Consecration. Alright. Well, that is something... I think I missed something. Can I even get that shot? Hold on. I have no idea what that opened, but let's see something here. Oh, it opened that thing up there. Okay, that's what that opened. I just need to find a way over there. And I don't think that's going to be a jump to get over there yet. No, okay. I just want to make sure I actually didn't skip option B yet, so hold on. Nothing in here? No, let's go. So we're just backtracking a little bit, just to double check that I didn't miss anything. I did actually find the optional objective when I first played this. That's the statue thing. I'm just double checking. Oh, right, that over there. Need to remember how to get to that. Hold on. Yeah, we skipped this spot, so I think... Hold on. Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for. And I can't make the shot from here. There we go. Nope, this is just loot, actually. Alright, then. I actually thought this was something I missed. Okay, I think we're good, but I am going to go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, we're good. Okay, back to what we were doing then. Right over here. I'm not gonna lie though, I do actually like this as one of the first side quests to do in this. That's how much lore it actually covers, and especially after coming after Pill of Eternity too. And then immediately like, oh, it's this guy's kind of like freaking Solus. Hello, Solus. At home, or even Solus.
Nuts. What are we dealing with here?
Thorns beside violets. Essence twisted out of shape.
The fact you chimed in twice is very interesting there. Alright, I suppose we'll go inside and go into here then. I thought I just wanted to double check if I missed anything before wrapping this quest up. Anything under there? No, okay. Oh wait, hold on, what's this? Oh, it's this one.
Can't be as easy as just grabbing.
Yes, I remember this. I will admit though, I love the puzzles I got in this.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Up, and thank you, Seven Crow, for the hydrate. Right up, and a stretch. Alright, thank you. I think there was another piece somewhere. Oh, I know I can take that right now, but I'm not about to do that. There is somewhere else in here, I recall. There, I think I see it.
Unseen, unheard.
Trying to see if I can find that at a switch. Oh, and the hydrate. And also, hope your Saturday's going well too, by the way. 7 Kolsc Crows. Let's see. Funny thing is, I remember doing this quest, I just don't remember where it was. And also, until today I discovered you can just waltz over that. Huh. But they went creative. City went creative with these puzzles, I'm not gonna lie. We already got one. Unless it's above. Well, in the meantime, let's take the splinter.
The false idol. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
Hello, Skeletrons. Let's go, skeletons. Come on, buddy. I do love that the voice is always chiming in, though, as well. We also have some archers, so I'm gonna... Oh, Marius, what are you doing? Could have just went with my, you know, Aquabus I have. Hi. Good shot. Oh, hello. Oh, you know what? Alright then. I'm the executioner. I got a rifle just for you. Marius? Or Kai?
Where?
I'm trying to tell you to where to go, buddy. Priest gotta go. Priest gotta go. There we go. You can stay down for now. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I was actually that attack. It's gonna keep kicking you. Holy crap, I didn't realize how powerful kick is. There we go. I kinda wish I had that in my first playthrough, just seeing how much it breaks the stance. Okay, skeleton fighter. Really need to actually do some cooking too for my character as well. You gotta go. I think I see the room where the other thing is at, actually, potentially. I think it was in here. Hold on, was it? No. Thought I'd check. Some nice Adra. Thank you, buddy. Are you still... Okay. I thought you would be dead by now. How are you not dead? Okay.
It ought to be all of them, right?
I would hope.
Another win, but who's counting?
You are, Kai. Let's grab these. That was pure chaos. Well, that was a part of the title, so... Right, I just want to see if I can actually solve this. If I'm not mistaken, there was something in here.
Right behind you.
Trying to remember what it was. And these, let's see. Hold on. No, that's not destructible. Conveniently placed Magran's Fury, though. I'm also trying to do this from memory, too. Can I even... Ah, here we are. Guess we could already be in here. There it is, finally. I knew it was somewhere in here.
That must have opened something.
That was opening the door we were trying to solve for the longest time. And I'm definitely gonna need to get some potions after this, too. Oh, while we're here, let's do some tomb raiding. Do I have anything to get rid of? You can go. I need to camp. I don't think I have that. Nor do I have a bow. Alright, so we gotta go to B, actually, is where we need to go first.
The way out must have flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
Well,
this actually helps our traversal.
Cave in.
I've been over here. Hold on. Oh no, I haven't. Hey, Lament. Also, hope Warframe's going a lot better for you after that mission, by the way, Lament. Can finally enter this thing. Hold on. And I missed the jump. Oh boy. No, there's no patch of land. There we go. But yeah, spies though, Lament, for starting out are really rough. Especially, I think you're also on the console side. Yeah, those are going to be the banes for you starting out, spy missions. My suggestion though, Lament, is just take them slow. Learn the layouts of them, and you should be fine with them. Alright, there it is. I don't think I was meant to go here this path, but you know what? It is what it is. I had to do a puzzle. There has to be... No, just Gamson. Which is... I think that's... No, just... Okay. Going to camp. Now, luckily, I can actually have something. Nice! Glad to hear, Lament. Alright, let's see. Now we're gonna... If only I could parkour. Now we're gonna go find that expedition team. Maybe, probably more loot along the way, but you know. I want to see what happened to that expedition team. Well, this is foreboding. Another one of those doors.
Come here. Why does he build the idol in this place?
Open. Hold on a moment. So that takes us to a shortcut, but the team is in there. Ah, here we are. Oh. Or... Alright then. Up. Use melee weapons in combat until the next level up or next two level up or level by the end of the quest. I'll choose by the end of the quest because I'm actually going to wrap up by the end of the quest.
Not right here.
So
take a look around.
No melee. So just to play that one safe, I am... Can I even unequip you? There. Just so I can keep the challenge. I can fight melee. I can actually... I didn't know this. I wasn't aware you can go unarmed in this. Alright then. Well now. Alright, so until the end of the quest. New orders come from Diran today. We are to be sent to the Living Lands. The diplomatic corps has established an embassy in the port of Paradise. They need to support cataloging the unusual runes there. No doubt it'll be months, perhaps a year or two, at the very least. I had promised Rudwin I'd be at the High Crown to celebrate Inetsu with him and his children, especially since it'll be Miri's coming of age. But how often are you given the opportunity to lay foundation for a previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand, and Miri, well, I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. It's not like the gods are making new continents. The world is getting smaller every day. We do have an ad break incoming. I should be done with reading this, but oh yeah, this is long-winded. It always seems the 17th of Pervernu, 2080-30. It seems as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we're pulling into a harbor. The charming harbor it is, despite what Diran told me, not nearly as dangerous as the clerks of High Crown warned. I swear on the Queen, half of my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's by principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Rudwin sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage, but he couldn't muster the stones to tell me to my face. Let him assume it never arrived, for certainly I won't dignify it with a reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache and a horrible pinching sensation right behind my eyes. We've had a few days, 21st, we've had a few days to settle into life in the embassy while the powers that be argue about how best to make use of us. While I was resting, the Ambassador Kolsc took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of town. Naturally, a couple of younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants me to be furious, but I hardly muster the energy. As long as Ulfric's voiding his stomachs in the canals instead of the bunkhouse, it's not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Northreach, see if we can't help their archivist identify the purpose of these godless runes here. The first of Taverno. Blessed New Year! With the team acquitted themselves with the fort. With Caedmon's help, I was able to get down to the basement ruins and take a good look at the construction. Naturally, I left the notes I took at the fort. I feel like I can hardly think these days, but I believe I remember enough of what I remember to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could these ruins have been the site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like
that should be ending by now.
A few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Where have we seen that before? Fragments of the soul often linger near the body after the death, but these corpses feel empty.
Oh. Like they've been completely drained of essence?
If I thought you could just zap someone's soul out of their body, I wouldn't even get up in the morning.
You need to get out more, Marius. Animancers have been zapping folks for centuries.
If either of you so much as points a stick at me, I'm going to be very upset.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right?
Could the Oracle's plan have something to do with Aethys vanishing at Ukaizo?
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
And a reminder, this is set, I believe, 3 or 5 years after the events of Deadfire. So basically, set after a good time after that. Oh yeah, same here actually. I really wish we could have. That would have been nice to actually have that. That would actually add so much story elements you could have had too. I almost accidentally salvaged my Arquebus for the challenge. That was very close there. But that being said though, I do kind of hope we are able to import, if we ever do get the Pillar of Eternity 3, we do get to be able to import our histories. They find a way, even if they swap engines, it would be so nice. Because who knows what whatchamacallit, Obsidian's gonna stay with. Exactly. They could just do what BioWare did with Inquisition. Like literally, that's actually a great idea right there. That I believe the website's now closed now.
Flood could not stop him.
But still,
Fealty or sickness.
I remember that for Inquisition when I actually had to play on console.
But I've got your back.
Oh, Dragon Age 2. Oh dang, that's even further back. Back then when I actually did that, I actually right with the Hawk. Right. I didn't actually whatchamacallit. It's been a long time since I actually. It's been a long time since I played that one.
Lies like wasps.
But I actually haven't actually. Oh, that one, the DLC. You know what the sad thing is? When I actually got that on Steam, I actually wasn't able to play some of the DLCs because they were also locked behind the EA stuff, so I never got a chance. Only know through playthroughs on the web on that one, actually. I do actually hope to actually see if I can solve that whenever I get around to actually playing that. But I know what you're talking about, though.
You have been gone some time.
Sorry.
Do you carry the splinter of Aethys?
I found the bodies of the expedition in the workshop. Did you kill them?
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics.
You do have the sword I need.
Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine.
I do love the subtle gaslighting to that part. You're going to put their souls in the statue, aren't you?
Yes. You and you alone see my purpose clearly. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves. With your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god.
Can I quick save here? I can't. The reason I was asking though, do I have a save before then? That was a little bit here. I still have to get that achievement on my own time, but I can save that for our personal off stream. There's another achievement we can get here, but it's fine. It's a godlike's responsibility to hold their god accountable.
You understand me. What is the source of all suffering? Our division from God. Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world.
But yeah, that being said though...
If we are to alleviate
hold on.
suffering, if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal conscience. Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Aora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped.
Okay, there we go. Now that the dialogue sequence is done there, I was going to add to that. I do actually hope, if we do ever get that Pillar of Eternity 3, they do actually look into that, like the BioWare aspects. Because if they do swap engines, that is actually the perfect way to do it. Link to stuff. Obsidian already has, I believe, their stuff already linked up to, I think, on some of their website to a degree on some games. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think I'm talking more like Outer Worlds side of things, but I could be wrong on that. It's been a while since I touched Outer Worlds. But that being said, though, we're resuming the quest. How do you expect to redeem Aethys?
Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
I do carry it.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
Let's go ahead and see. Kai and Marius, what do you think? For reference though, you know those two dialogues with the attacks? Back when I first played this, I attacked Sargamus. I cannot English. I attacked him back when I first played this. Also, because of the literal killing of the expedition team. But anyway, Kai and Marius, what do you think?
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a statue to life for religious reasons, please kill me then and there.
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses in Deadfire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him before.
I love that line that you had added in there. Absolutely not. Because I'm actually choosing this path for Kolsc as well. I would love to see what would happen at the end of this, but Kolsc's character is going to avenge the expedition team for his own adherents.
I see. Why?
You killed innocent people to advance your own sick goals.
Then I shall simply take the splinter from your corpse.
I have nothing against the standardized engine usage in the game, but I kind of wish Obsidian would use their own tools and custom engines. Yeah, I'm fair. I agree with that too. If that's how you want to do this, then so be it. Alright, I cannot swap. Alright, I forgot you do that. Hold on, I need to actually stop dodging so much. Okay, back off, Sargamus. Need a dodge, need a dodge, need a dodge. Hold on. I'm not mistaken. No, no. Thank you, Kai. Fire. Actually, wouldn't ice just work on that? And you're weak to, you're not weak to bleed. You know, I always kind of want to do that.
Yes, that's
Jesus!
Why couldn't he have just stuck to sculpture?
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to
Marius just straight up taking the heart shot right at him after I gave him a kick. Jesus. Well, we got the sword I wanted. I was just not expecting that to actually be the end of it. Freaking Marius with that shot. Just a little brutal there. Especially since Unity, yeah, I know, I just recently saw that too. But custom engines are expensive to develop. Larian working their engine since Divinity Original Sin 1. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, it was also placed a little bit involved with, I think they even used the same Divinity engine for, whatchamacallit, Baldur's Gate 3 as well. We'll definitely save that. Alright. Oh, actually, we can speak to the voice in our head. You know what? Let's go talk to our voice in our head. Or the voice in the crystals, I should say. Pillars of Adra.
We sense weight on you. Essence. Yes, we know this melody. A part of the statue, a piece that yearns for its true place. Combine them. Join soul into body. Let it sing for us.
Will something happen if I do that?
Feast? Famine? We could not say. The Adra dulls our mind.
But yeah, engines do take a long time to develop.
An acorn. Possibility.
Speaking of divinity, why do you want to finish the statue?
It dreams in colors we have never seen. Would we use it? We cannot know. It must be complete.
I'd rather keep looking around. You know what the funny thing is? I think I actually refrained from the choice. So I'm actually going to keep through with that choice in this character too, with Kolsc.
Dear Rose, where does it stop? We do not control its feet. But hurry. The roots twist, the earth heaves underneath the stone, the eaves cannot hold.
It's just bad news with that statue all in general.
Back with us?
Speak to Ulfric, which I think we're going to do. I will take a save here, just out of curiosity for myself. Up, hey Spirit, how goes it? How goes it, Spirit? What's up? Are you winning, Spirit? I'm actually wrapping up with finishing up this quest. How you doing? Going well, going well. Just got one of my favorites Act 1 quests done. Kitties are doing well. They're just napping right now and having a good snoozies. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna keep that save for doing that. Ooh, a drip and Lord. Oh, you're doing fashion. Very nice, Spirit.
Might have been a creepy murdering Korba.
That's about a Wade one.
He sure kept him.
The farmer. We are familiar with Wadewind. Heck yeah. By the way, Spirit, fashion is the end game, as we all know. All right. Oh my geez, they are bears.
Quiet as the depths.
Bears, I really don't want to fight you guys. You know what? Let's just go sneak past the bears, huh? Let the bears have the. Oh, their skulls. Oh boy. Wait, aren't they already? Yeah, there they are. Let's, actually, you know what? Hold on. We do have that challenge. I'm gonna, since this is wrapping up, we're gonna fight the bears with that challenge too. Because the quest is technically still going. But either way, have a good job or have good luck with organizing the drip spirit. Oh my geez, I almost screwed that up. But yeah, even going on the previous engine topic, whatchamacallit, even Witcher had years developing that, and they just ended up actually going with the standard engine stuff right now as well. With, I believe, Witcher 4 and all that stuff? Yeah. So that's another game and all that stuff. And not gonna lie, I actually really loved, whatchamacallit, Cyberpunk in this red engine, but yeah. It does suck though. But yeah, while it is hard to build the engines, it would be nice to actually have that. Because, not gonna lie, there are some catches to UE5. As we've already seen from every boot up of this stream. No offense, I get why it does it. But it just takes some time to do that every time. Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short, but it's just tedious nonetheless. Anyway, let's turn this quest in.
Hey, it's the Envoy!
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I owe them the world. They saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on the way?
I'm afraid not.
No. Oh, gods. Do they mean?
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
The Oracle ripped out their souls and put them into the statue.
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
And I got a shiny new sword out of it. I killed him, don't worry.
At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
You're very welcome, both of you.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
I'll treasure it.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
A dream scourge, to be precise.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the core together.
Oh, I nearly forgot. You didn't happen to find that relic, did you?
Belongs to the people of Living Land, it's not a dares to take.
I don't think the Corps' higher-ups are gonna see it the same way, but I guess I can't argue with the Emperor's hand-picked envoy. If you're ever back in High Crown, promise to look us up, okay?
I will. Take care, you two.
All
right. I'm going to save those level ups for offspring. Hold on. Going to put up. Whoops a daisy. Swap. There we go. That ends that challenge. All right.
I'm sure of it.
All right.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
We're not going to do the bounties. I think we're going to be wrapping up right now for the end of the stream. No, we actually are wrapping up. It's actually getting close, and I'm actually getting a little tired. So on that note, though, to follow up. So Monday is actually going to be Christmas week, so I do have some thief missions I do already have planned up. I'm going to save over that save I had. So there will be nothing I'm going to do off stream on that aspect. But that being said, though, I am going to see who's on a raid. But for that note, though, since it's Christmas week, I do have some 2 missions I'm going to be doing. One is a very thiefy Christmas on Thief 2, just to like something to holiday theme, just for the occasion. And after that, Monday on the 29th, we'll be coming back to Kolsc story and Marius' story to resume where we left off. before the end of the new year on Monday, and both streams are going to be 4 hours, so basically 4 o'clock my time to 8 o'clock. And in the meantime, I do hope everyone has a lovely holiday, and that is going to be the sum up, and then I'm going to see who's on. We do have a couple raiders. Oh. We do have a couple options right now to see who to raid. Okay. I think, just to kick us off, I have an idea who to raid for whatchamacallit, for the holiday themes. Alright, take care everyone. I shall see you when I see you. And have a lovely holiday week, and a very thiefy Christmas on Monday. Take care everyone.